All right, guys, we're going to finish up our notes that we stopped yesterday. This is right where we stopped. And just so you know, if you didn't hear, no proficiency for freedom today, just because I'm not there and I didn't get in your test corrections yet. And some of you do need to go back in and actually show work for your test corrections. If you just have the answer, not acceptable. You need to actually give me work for it, okay? All right, let's go to this problem. It says, what is the name of this prism? So look at the base, so which is at the end here. And if we count the sides, there are 6. So we have a hexagonal prism. All right. How many vertices does it have? Remember yesterday we talked about vertices. Vertices are actually the corners of it. So go ahead and count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 on this end. That means we have 6 on the other end. So we have 12 vertices total. How many faces? This isn't just lateral faces or just base faces. This is all the faces. So there's the 2 bases. And then if you go ahead and count, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that gives us 8 total faces. And we just talked about there's 2 bases. And if there's 8 total, if we subtract those 2 base faces, there are 6 lateral faces. All right, how many edges are there? I'm not asking for lateral edges or base edges. I'm just asking for edges total. So you guys go ahead and count those on your own. And what shape is a cross section that is perpendicular to the bases? I know we wrote in our notes yesterday what a perpendicular cross section will be. So you go ahead, turn back in your notes from yesterday and find out what a perpendicular cross section looks like, and then find the lateral area of this regular prism. Remember from yesterday, lateral area is perimeter times height, not base times height, perimeter of the base times height. So if we look at this, it's a hexagon, and each side is 5, and there are 6 sides. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So there are 5, they're each worth 5 times 6. That's going to get us our perimeter times our height. Now remember, our height is the one measurement that's not included in the base. Yes, it looks weird. The height is on the actual thing on the bottom, but it's the height is what's not included in the base. So we're going to times that perimeter times the height. Go ahead, pause the video, type it in your calculator. All right, did you find out what it was? Its lateral area is 360. And remember, our area counts with a label of centimeters squared. All right, here's for our new topic today. New topic today is we're going to talk about surface area of a prism. So yesterday we talked about lateral area, and that's just the area of all the sides. And now we're going to do the surface area, which surface area is our lateral area plus 2 base areas. So lateral area plus 2 bases. And when we talk about bases, now we're talking about 2 base areas. All right, so just remember our lateral formula is perimeter times height plus 2 base areas. So let's go ahead and try out this first problem. It says find the surface area of this regular rectangular prism. So we should use our base. What do we want to use as our base? Let's just decide that this side is going to be our base. I just chose that. Remember on your worksheet, it tells you what your base is. So we need the perimeter of that base for our lateral area. So this side is 6 and this side is 4. 6 plus 4 is 10, plus another 6, 16, plus 4. So our perimeter is 20 times our height, which is the one not on the base. So times our 9. And so our lateral area is 180. But we need to add 2 base areas. So surface area is our lateral area plus 2 base areas. So our base here is a rectangle. Remember, there's our base. Area formula for a rectangle is base times height. So 2 bases times base times height. And remember, it's 2 bases because we have one on this end and then we have the other base way down here. All right, so if we go ahead, we're going to take our 180, our lateral area, plus 4 times 6 times another 2, typing that into your calculator, pushing pause if you're not ready, we get 48. And we add those together to get us our surface area, which is 228 feet squared. All right, let's try this one with our triangular prism. Now, our triangular prism tells us that our base is going to be this triangle. And we can see right here that we're missing our hypotenuse length. And I know that we're going to need that for our lateral area. So let's go ahead and take our legs squared and set that equal to our hypotenuse squared. Go ahead and pause the video and you're going to find out what that is. And when you're unpaused, the answer will be there. All right, so if you did that, we ended up with x equaling 16.97, but usually we round to 1 decimal place, so that'll round us up to 17. So I can go ahead and erase that x now and put 17 there. All right, let's start off by finding our lateral area. So we want to think perimeter times height. So we have our 12 plus our 12 plus our 17. Oops, missed that one. Times our height. Remember, our height doesn't always mean it's the top. Especially with this triangle, we do have a triangle height, but our prism height is the one not included in our base. So times by 8. If you go ahead and do that, we get 328. That's our lateral area. Let's go ahead and find our surface area. So we have our lateral area plus 2 base areas. So 2 for the base areas. It's a triangle. Triangle is base times height, whoops, or height times base, and divide by 2. Here we have 12 times 12, so base times height, divide by 2. Look here, if you notice it, those 2's are going to cancel out. If not, that's fine. Type it into your calculator. We end up with 328 plus 144. And so therefore, we end up with 472, don't forget a label, millimeters squared. All right, and that's our surface area, and that's what it asked us for. All right, last one, find the surface area of the rectangular prism. And I want you to use this square right here as our base. Okay, and I'm going to leave you guys alone to do this problem all on your own and come back with this completely done for tomorrow. But if need be, somebody can go through this at the end of the hour. Now for homework tonight, you guys have this to do. On your 10.0 or 12.2 worksheet, yesterday we found the perimeter and the base, a perimeter of the base and the lateral area. Your job is to go in and find 2 base areas and the surface area on problems 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 7, you guys should talk about and finish that up for Wednesday. And then on number 8, you need to go in and find the surface area. You also have that half purple sheet that's going to get passed out too, and that has 2 problems, and you need to finish that up for tomorrow. So I expect all that to be done for Wednesday, along with some of those test corrections, guys. You know I'm going to expect it and ask of it for you. So have a nice rest of your day. Bye.